Hello everyone, welcome back to Mohana Astrology. Rajshri here. This video is about the weekly horoscope starting from 29th of May till 4th of June. And before I go ahead with the individual predictions for each sign, and by the way, this time from this time onwards, it's going to be moon sign and ascendants both based on your requests. And before I go ahead, I would like to request you to listen to the video, watch the video where I discussed about the planetary transits effects on all of us for June 2022. It is very important to understand how these planets are playing out on a broader scale, on a global scale, so that we can assess our own individual signs predictions with more clarity. So without further delay, I start with the sign-wise predictions, and these predictions are general ones. Remember that your own chart, own planetary positions, and Mahadasha Antardasha, of course, has more say over the transits. So let me start with Aries. This week brings a mental happiness for you, even if you have been going through stress for some time. For career, this week looks good. Your sign lord Mars sitting in the 12th house, and it's with Jupiter. This is not great for your health and well-being, but it's wonderful for your spiritual development. So utilize this time. Your communication improves this week. Students will do well. For married people, the difficulties in married life or worries related to spouse's health can reduce. Your own appearance will be quite attractive. For some of you, marriage prospects will be there. Romance and love are in the air too. Just make sure that this does not end up being just a passionate affair for some time. Monetary situation looks good. However, due to Saturn slowing down and stationary effect, you may feel some temporary slowing down in earnings and in the matters of promotion for some time. Be careful while investing. Keep a tab on your expenses too. A foreign travel can be there. Taurus. This week, the focus will remain on you. Your personality will be highly attractive. You will attract quite a few admirers too. Financially, this is a very good week for you. Prospects of professional elevation, high social status remain there this week. Income opportunities remain excellent. Some of you may plan a foreign travel. You will spend on indulgence and to enhance your bedroom pleasures. Last couple of days of May is good for relationships and achievements in work. Health may need attention this week. This week is also good for real estate matters. Some amount of stress can be there related to your health. It is good week for students, educators, and also for people in the artistic fields, media, and entertainment industry. Remain careful not to indulge in any act that can bring disrepute to you. If you are trying to conceive a baby, this week is positive for that. Your spirituality will increase. Overall, it's a productive week. Try to utilize this time. Gemini. This will be a week with positivity and promises with some underlying conditions. The first good news is your sign lord is out of retrogression and combustion. Promotion, increment, or a new job offer can come your way. But you need to avoid getting into a tiff with your seniors at work, or else it can backfire. You will be socially active, will enjoy good times with your friends. Now, there is a catch. Do not blindly trust others and avoid bad company. Property matters will be positive if you are buying it away from your birthplace. Good amount of money will come from investments or from shares, etc. However, your expenses need to reduce. Take care if you suffer from stress and anxiety. This week will be good for married people. Father's health may need attention. Your relationship with him will also need care. Foreign relocation is possible. Some worries related to children can be there. Cancer. Change in professional life is expected this week. Depending on what dashas you are running, two entirely different things can happen. You can be elevated to a better post with better pay if you are employed. If you are in business or working independently, there can be some turmoil and change in professional area. Your network circle will be helpful to you. Your mental strength and willpower will also increase. Financially, this will be a good week. Money will come from different sources, but avoid taking loans this week. If you have investments, this will be a good time to reap the benefits. Differences with the spouse can be there, your health can give trouble. It is a good time to seek divine blessings. Father's health can cause worry, and pregnant women need to be a bit careful. Leo. This is another good week for professional success and money. New job opportunities can be there. Overall, it's a good period for employed people. Your aspirations and ambitions will be fulfilled. You may also get help of a woman in this matter. And good time to socialize, gain respect in social circle. Health-wise, chances of fever or cuts and wounds remain there. Try to avoid differences and arguments with your close relatives. With Saturn stationary in your 7th house, it would be a good idea to maintain cordiality with your spouse and your business partners. Avoid any unethical means or shortcuts in business. Your expenses can shoot up. It would be best not to invest in any venture or in speculative schemes now. Travel can be there, particularly for a religious reason. An auspicious ceremony can take place at home. It is a good week for higher education. Virgo. Your sign lord is out of combustion and retrogression, and it itself is providing you with a lot of newfound energy. Work related travel can be there and it will be gainful. If you are thinking of a work partner, this will be a good time for finding that. The employed people may find that the progress is a bit stalled this week, but there is nothing to worry because it's a temporary phase. And high competition at work or in studies can be there too. However, this week is good for students who are pursuing higher studies. Property matters will be positive for you. You may also buy a new property. Love relations will flourish. Marriage is possible for some of you. Father's health will need some attention. A family legacy or a property can come your way if it applies to you. Be careful of diseases of the reproductive system. Avoid any unethical activities or addictions. Avoid conflicts with the spouse. Libra. This week is moderate for work and business. New job offers may come your way. Chances of differences with the boss or the business partner can be there. Some financial gain will be there, but for better results, you need to wait a little bit longer. For some of you, unexpected monetary gains can also be there. However, avoid speculative investments this week. Legal issues can bother you, but you will also fight it with all your might. Chances of winning in competitions or overcoming any opposition are very strong this week. Some kind of recognition from higher ups or the government can be there. At home, try to avoid conflicts with the spouse. Some mental anxiety can bother you in first few days of the week. Be careful of fever, troubles related to the reproductive system, or accidents and injuries. Issues related to children can cause some stress. It will be best if you can avoid taking any important decisions this week. Scorpio. Your social life flourishes this week. Progress at work can get hindered to some extent. Try to keep cordiality with your seniors at work. There may be some difficulties in business as well. Finances will need care and attention. Try to curb all your expenses. All the chances of relocation or change of residence remain there. Try to avoid property related matters this week. If you are traveling or going for a road trip, drive with care. Keep a check on what you are eating, eat healthy and fresh food. Mental anxiety can trouble you in the middle of the week. This week you need to be a little bit extra careful in terms of your relationship with your spouse. Children's health can cause some worry. Avoid conflicts with women at work and also in the family. It can happen that even if you want to spend some time in spiritual practices, you are not able to do so for various reasons. Sagittarius. Another very positive week for Sagittarius moon signs and also for ascendants. Professional progress, winning in competitions, income and health all look good. You will get amply rewarded for your efforts in the workplace. Mental happiness remains there too. This is a good week for monetary gains. Gains from investments, shares, etc. can be there. Now, at the same time, sudden expenditure can also be there. You may experience a bit of slowing down in your new venture. This is a good week for love and getting married too. Mother's health may need some attention. If you are doing any property deals this week, there may be some issues coming up there. Overall, keep harmonious relationship with everyone and try not to make any new enemies. If you come across any situation where differences are building up, try to walk away from there. Calm conversation with the spouse can solve a long-standing issue. A bit of lethargy can affect you. Capricorn. Your sign lord Saturn is standing still in your second house this week. This week can begin to throw some family responsibility and some challenges related to finances at you. It applies more to the Capricorn moon signs, but ascendants should also be careful. However, with your own effort and initiatives, you are likely to manage these well. Work front looks good. You may feel a bit argumentative, but take care not to get into conflicts with your children, siblings, women, or with your neighbors. Health can go down a little bit. More than the physical health, it's the stress that can cause trouble. Some amount of restlessness can be there too. Possibility of short travels can be there. Relocation is a strong possibility for quite a few Capricorn people. You may renovate or redecorate your home too. You may enjoy an indulgent lifestyle, but be careful of extravagant spending. Mother's health can cause worry. Be cautious on the matters regarding property and vehicles. Aquarius. Saturn is in your sign, creating peak of Saraswati for Aquarius moon signs. And this week Saturn will be stationary there before going retrograde. So you may be already feeling the mental pressure building up in you, and you may be shouldering some additional responsibility as well. High work pressure will be there for both moon signs and ascendants, and financial matters remain good this week. Good inflow of money will be there. but expenditure can also increase. Your hard work will get recognized and can bring you name and fame. Domestic matters may be a little bit turbulent. Your temperament will also be quite rough. Father's health can cause worry. Alternatively, there may be differences in opinion with him. Your mother's health will also need attention. Property matters can start moving this week if these were stuck earlier. Relocation or change of residence is on the cards for many of you. Spiritual practices and meditation will help you this week. Confidence and wisdom, these two will be your assets this week. Enjoyment, recreation, etc. can bring happiness for you, and monetary matters will be positive as well. However, many of you may experience a bit of ups and downs in the professional area, and this may be caused by the colleagues or competitors. It would be better if you do not start a new venture this week. Change of residence or relocation is possible for some of you. This is a good week for love relations. Keep your temper under check. Blood pressure related issues can be there, and you may make new friends. Possibility of marriage remains there. In general, the family matters may remain under a little bit of volatility this week. Be careful of health and injuries. Eye-related troubles can be there as well. Hospital visits can take place. Now, expenses can also happen, and these will happen on buying high-end clothes or jewelries. Spiritually, this is a good week. Thank you so much for watching my video, to listening to the predictions for this week. I hope you like it, and if you like it, do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again next week with the prediction. Thank you so much. May God bless us all.